Ever feel like all that standard financial advice just doesn't get you? Like it's written for someone on a totally different planet? Well, this explainer is for you. We're about to break down a no-fluff guide with real strategies for when money is tight. Let's jump right in.
You know what? Let's start with the single most important idea. If you're reading this, I want you to let this sink in. If you are paying your rent and keeping the lights on in this economy, you are not bad with money. The system is just making the math incredibly tight.
So, if you're not the problem, then what is it? Well, it's probably not your spending habits. It's the advice you've been getting.
I mean, you've heard it, right? The guru's telling you to just cut out your daily latte or invest your year-end bonus. But what happens when you're not buying lattes to begin with? And a bonus? What's that? This guide is built for the real world, where every single dollar already has a very important job.
Okay, before we get into any of the how-tos, we got to start with a mindset shift. It's really important. It's all built on 3 truths about your financial situation.
Truth number 1. Say it with me. You are not bad with money. Seriously, juggling a tight budget isn't just surviving, it's a high-level skill. The fact that you have a roof over your head means you're already an expert at managing resources. This isn't about failure. It's about winning a game that's set on hard mode.
Second truth, and this one is huge. Small amounts matter, a lot. To someone making 6 figures, $20 is nothing. But for you, that's $240 a year. You know what that is? That's the difference between a flat tire being a minor annoyance and a full-blown financial crisis.
And the third truth, your time is precious. It's actually your most valuable asset. So any side hustle that has you grinding for 20 hours just to make an extra $100, that's a bad deal. Every single strategy we're going to talk about is designed to give you the biggest bang for your buck and for your time.
All right, now for what might be the most powerful tool in this whole thing, the priority hierarchy. It's a super simple system that helps you make money decisions without any of the guilt by just sorting your expenses into 4 tiers. So Tier 1, this is your foundation, your fortress. We're talking rent, utilities, groceries, and the gas to get to work. These are the last things you would ever cut. You protect this tier like your life depends on it, because it kind of does. Then we have Tier 2. These are the importance. Things like your phone, internet, insurance. You need them, for sure, but there's a little wiggle room. We don't want to cut them, but we can almost definitely make them cheaper. Now we get to Tier 3, and this is where the magic happens. Your streaming services, eating out, those subscriptions you forgot you had. This is the very first place you look to find extra cash, because any cuts you make here are going to be the least painful and the fastest. And finally, Tier 4. This is the whole point. This is the end game. Any money we can squeeze out of Tiers 3 and 2 gets aimed right here, at your emergency fund, at paying down debt, and yeah, eventually, at investing. This is how you start building real security.
Okay, so we have a plan, but where does the extra money actually come from? Well, the single fastest way is by negotiating your bills. And trust me, you do not have to be some kind of master negotiator to pull this off.
Here it is, the literal script. You just fill in the blanks. Do a quick search for a competitor's price, be polite, be firm, and then just ask the question. Believe me, these companies would much rather give you a discount than lose you completely. But does it actually work? Oh yeah, the source material for this explainer points to an 85% success rate for people who just ask. Most people never bother, and that's exactly why it works so well for the few who do. So what's the payoff? I mean, we're talking about realistically freeing up $50 a month, maybe more, from just 1 or 2 phone calls to your internet or cell phone provider. That's real money that you can point directly at your Tier 4 goals.
So, you made the call, you saved some cash, now what? Now you build your financial shield, an emergency fund. But forget that overwhelming advice about saving 6 months of expenses. We're going to start way smaller and way smarter.
Your first mission is just to get to $500. That's it. A $500 fund handles most of life's annoying surprises. A car repair, an unexpected medical bill. It turns a potential disaster into just an inconvenience. It's a goal you can actually reach. But you have to be disciplined here. You've got to decide ahead of time what a real emergency is. This money is for a job loss or your car's transmission failing. It is not for a weekend trip or a new pair of shoes. Setting those rules now is what makes this whole thing work. And getting started is so simple. Step 1, find just $20 a week using the stuff we just talked about. Step 2, open a separate savings account, preferably a high-yield one, so the money's out of sight, out of mind.
Then, step 3, and this is the most important part, automate it. Set up that weekly transfer and then forget it exists.
And check out how fast this works. At just $20 a week, you're going to hit that $500 goal in about 6 months. See? Small, consistent actions really do create huge results over time.
Okay, that was a lot, I know. We covered the right mindset, a new way to organize your spending, and some real tactics. So what can you do right now, like today? Let's boil it all down into a super simple action plan.
Here you go, your first 3 moves. First, just start tracking your spending. No judgment, just get the data. Second, go find one of those subscriptions you totally forgot about and cancel it. That is an instant win. And third, pick one bill. Your phone, your internet, doesn't matter, and just get ready to make that call.
Look, this is not about fixing everything all at once. It's just about starting. It's about realizing you have power here. You can optimize, you can negotiate, you can build that financial shield. So really, the only question left is, what's the one action you're going to take today?